Hi there, it's Jen from modernmedicinelady.com and the Empathic Woman System, and the word of the day is bait, as in not taking the bait. And I'm choosing this word because I've recently had a couple experiences with some people who are fairly boundaryless, who have been quite provocative and challenging. And what I noticed was that there is that part of me that thinks that if anybody even communicates with me or tries to contact me, that it is my responsibility to respond to them, that it is my responsibility to try to reconcile things, to try to make peace, to try to engage. But there's this other part of me, fortunately, that is in the driver's seat, that's like, you know what? Just because somebody reaches out and just because somebody has an opinion does not mean that they have a right to be hurtful, that they have a right to be provocative, and that they have a right to engage with me if I have not given them my consent to engage back with them. And so I've noticed that as a highly sensitive person, when I'm aware of intense emotions around me, there is that part of me that wants to heal it. There's a part of me that wants to find a way to bring peace to it, to bring resolution to it. And as a result, there is a part of me that will sometimes think that I should take the bait. But there is another part of me that is really aware that the path of empathic recovery and the path of peace is recognizing when it is not appropriate to take the bait. I'm not sure it's ever appropriate to take the bait. And so what I realized was that I personally have a code of ethics about a number of things about how I believe I live my life. And one of them is that I do no harm, that I approach my relationships as gently, as kindly, as carefully as I can. I take 100% responsibility for my feelings and my stuff. And I also engage with people with their consent. I do not give unsolicited opinions. I do not go out of my way to tell somebody what I think without asking them if they're interested in receiving feedback first. Because I feel very strongly that there is an appropriate way to relate to human beings on this planet, and there's an inappropriate way to relate to human beings on this planet. And doing harm is not an acceptable thing. And so what I believe is that baiting is a way to harm somebody. Therefore, there is never a time when it is appropriate to bait somebody, nor is there a time when it's appropriate to respond to bait, other than perhaps with deep, deep, deep kindness, but not from a place of engagement, not from a place of struggle, not from a place of defensiveness, if ever, simply from a place of love. So, my question to you is, in what ways do you find yourself getting baited? In what ways do you find yourself taking the bait at times? And how might you stop taking the bait? What is it going to take for you to be able to not bite down on that? And where might you have taken the bait recently that you can untangle yourself from, that you can release and let go of?